I go hard in the paint. Leave you stankin'. What the thinking? I won't die for you. So what can I say?
Funny thing I was gonna say, I wonder if these will fit me, and then I was like, oh yeah, glasses. It doesn't matter what size you are, glasses generally fit anybody. You buy a pair of glasses. I used to be famous for I had 2 pairs of Ray-Bans. Now I just wear my prescription glasses. I got my 2 pairs of prescriptions. One's more worn down than the other. Then I got a pair of brand new ones that need to be readjusted. But sometimes I think I would like just wearing the one, these type of sunglasses. These are like Oakley's, but they're cheaper, like $29, $25. These ones got the red. Which ones are these? Oh, these ones are a little bit more silver. These are a blue mirrored lens, and these are a gray lens. I like the gray lens, honestly. The mirror lens looks a little bit weird. Then there's this one, but that one's got the gray stems. This one has the red stems with the gray. This one's really nice. Especially because I ride my e-bike. That one looked good. I was looking at this Mossy Oak thing, but then I just seen this other Mossy Oak knife. I just bought a new Mossy Oak knife. Oh, it's their survival knife. It is nice. But then I seen this one. Oh, this is the one I bought. So I already have one Mossy Oak knife. A big Mossy Oak knife. This is the one I have. It even has a fire starter with it and everything, and a sharpener. But I got the fire starter for it. I don't need the sharpener. It's plenty sharp. I got it out of the box. But then I seen on Amazon they also have this one. Just now, it's the 14-inch Bowie. So what's this one? 15-inch. So it's just an inch shorter. Yeah, exactly. I have no weapons restrictions. So I've never did anything wrong that's ever got me restricted from weapons. Actually, I was restricted from weapons for a short period of time, and then that time expired, and then I was able to own weapons again. Just for a few months, I was going through some court procedures that I had been restricted from weapons in my life. But that was over 5 years ago now. That's been over 5 years ago. Now I have my one knife. I have a 22 air gun. And I go out lately I don't have much money, so I've been shooting at a tree. That's all I can afford to do. There's this one area just sort of over outside of town, or not outside of town, but it's right sort of to the edge, and it's like sort of forestry. I shoot this one tree. No, it's not it's just like sort of a building. And then, but my dad used to carry a knife, but his used to fold, but his looked a lot like this, but his used to fold. And I got a nice folding knife for my pocket, like a nice pocket folding knife or whatever. But you know how it is in the world. You need more than a pocket knife. If something, say a animal attacked you or something, and that little knife ain't gonna do much. But this big thing, whew, it's gonna get the job done. No, this one you'd be highly equipped, but I like the one I got. Like I said, I have this black one, this Mossy Oak knife, and then there was this machete I looked at. That machete looks really nice. This Fiocchi scope I want to put on my 22 would be pretty decent. I don't want to live out west. I like living in southwestern Ontario, is what I call it. And I used to live in southwest Florida for a short time. Well, about actually 5 years. I used to live in southwest Florida. There were a lot of great times in southwest Florida. And now I live in southwest Ontario. So it just fit. And it's the only place I feel happy. I used to love southwest Florida, especially when we had air conditioning at home. Uh, Back in those days, I loved southwest Florida. Now I got air conditioning up in southwest Ontario, and I feel great. Lee County, Cape Coral, Fort Myers, North Fort Myers Beach, Lehigh Acres, Sarasota, what have you. But what about Sanibel Beach, Pine Island? Oh, Punta Gorda, we went up there whenever they got hit by that Hurricane Charlie, 2006 or 2005 or whatever it was. 2006 it may have been. MLK Boulevard, been there. San Carlos Park, San Carlos Boulevard, Coconut Road, the Gulf of Mexico. Veterans Parkway, I remember that one, Trafalgar Road or what have you, and all that, Nicholas. Pine Island Road, Hancock Bridge, College Parkway, Naples. Naples is a really nice area. I always wanted to live in Naples. Yeah, Naples I heard was nice, but actually I liked Cape Coral a lot too. Cape Coral's just right here. But you always heard the big houses were in Naples, but my dad used to love talking about Naples. I think he gave it all to Naples. Same with everyone. A lot of people they give it all to Naples, eh? Like, oh, Naples. Fort Myers. That's where Justin Batdorf is from. Fort Myers. He's a Fort Myers soldier. When I bet you when my friend Justin got in the army and everyone was like, "Where are you from?" He says, "Fort Myers." Da da da. I'm Fort Myers, U.S. Army, because Fort Myers was big in the army. They have Fort Bragg, Fort this, Fort that. Then there was Fort Myers. Fort Myers. No, no, not the one in Virginia. They have a lot of army stuff there. They have this one on the bridge. They have a statue where it's holding up the flags and whatnot. I never went to this place in Fort Myers. City of Palms. I didn't know it was that. I heard that Newly guy say that City of Palms stuff. City of Palms, Fort Myers. And the city of these mangroves too. They have those too. But I think mangroves are more prevalent. It's more south, but they have them. Yeah, I remember Florida. Florida was just it just felt too skinny for me to like the way the peninsula was. It just didn't have so much. It didn't have too much. Either going east to west. You only had how many miles east to west? Oh, here's the thing: when you go over the bridge and you go down to Fort Myers or whatever, or either or, they have this pole standing up. Yeah, I remember Fort Myers, Florida. Yeah, there's a certain feeling you got down there. It's like so subtropic. Like we get hot here, and we like it's feeling good here. Don't get me wrong. It's like nice and warm. I got the air conditioning on a bit, so it's reminding me a lot of Fort Myers right now because it's like summertime. It's like summertime, and oh yeah, I remember in Fort Myers, or I mean Cape Coral, and all that. Yeah, wow. It's crazy how many people there are. You don't, if you don't, well, I don't know. It's the industry I've worked in. You get to meet so many people. It's unbelievable the amount. How, like, across the map, all the way, like, I'm all the way up north in Canada, and it's like so similar throughout such a vast areas. And there's such similar people with a little bit different of feelings and all that. Yes, there's a lot of and a lot of areas to explore that you've never explored before. Like I grew up sort of in Florida, but I'm not going anywhere really. But I like to learn about other states because I learned so much about Florida. You know, And that was always the thing with me and my dad moving down to United States. We were kind of like big into history. We liked learning about the states. We wanted to like learn about all the different states and all that. But at the same time, we wanted to go to the states. But you know how it is. My dad, we got to go to quite a few states. My dad loved going to all the different states. But that gets to be enough. And my dad will say that now. He's changed his position as he's more settled down. He's been settled down for a long time now. We settled down back in 2003. 2003, 2004, my dad really settled down. We settled down in Cape Coral, and then we moved after like some 5 years in there. We settled down in Linden, Tennessee, and then I moved back to Canada. My dad moved to Florida and settled down in North Florida for a while, like 5 years or so. And then I was living up in Canada, London, and all that. I had a house in London for years and all that, and other places. And I even got to visit Alberta and all that. My auntie out in Alberta, my brother out in Alberta, and all that stuff he had going on out there. Then I came back to my birthplace, Ontario, and I've been here ever since. But my dad, he moved back to Tennessee. So now my dad's back settled in Tennessee. Whereas he used to live over near Nashville, Linden, yada yada, Perry County. Now he lives over by Jackson, Memphis, over in Savannah, just south of Lexington, west of Lawrenceburg, southeast of Brownsville. Anyway, there's the Hudson's Bay. That's what we have, that store and all that. It was all around that Hudson Bay. It's a big, 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 big bay up there, north of Ontario. Wow. I've been to northern Ontario. So wow, then there's this Hudson Bay. Like you're a big, gigantic bear and you're up there by the Hudson Bay. They had all types of stuff over there by the Hudson Bay, I guess, and the fur and all that. That's where they used to do all the fur trading. They used to hang out, believe it or not, up on the Hudson Bay and whatever, something like that. Well, it started the company or whatever. And that's where they used to kill the bears and all that for the fur and all that they needed for like all these clothings and all that or whatever. There's all types of stuff up there. That's where the hunters go in Canada. You want to hunt and all that, you go up to Hudson Bay. That's like the storybook, picturesque hunting areas in northern Ontario. While you're gun, there's nothing really nearby or what have you. But they they created this Hudson Bay. Now it's going down, down, baby, oh sweet like the rainbow because of these bad, bad people that are in power, trying to put a stop to everything that ever was. That's killing our economy. They're just killing people, and we're not even enjoying the life for what it was supposed to be. When we were born, and we had these storybooks about Canada about, and they're just trying to ruin that for everyone. So watch those people. Do not, they play their job or whatever, and that's all they do. They don't have any control over people like that. Certain people, I guess, if they actually and those people are under arrest and they go to jail and what have you for crimes that they commit. If you haven't committed a crime, you won't be under arrest. Because your subconscious knows when you've committed a crime and you need to be turn yourself in or whatnot. Anyways, learned a lot about Europe. Whoa, there we are. Learned a lot about Europe. There's the Ukraine. Look at how big Ukraine is. It's pretty big. Yeah, the Ukraine is pretty big. That really sucks. I don't like that stuff happening at all. But look at how big Russia is. Wow. But Ukraine's putting up a fight. This happens in Europe quite a bit. Everywhere else is just chilling, but the Ukraine, well, now they're on sort of, I don't know. Turkey, there's Turkey. Look how big Turkey is. Tanzania, Algeria, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, Mongolia, South Korea, Japan, Tokyo, North Korea. Just leave me alone. Sweden, Norway, Finland, Stockholm, Copenhagen, Denmark, Netherlands, United Kingdom, Greenland, Greenland. That was God's. He said it was his joke naming Iceland, Iceland, and Greenland, Greenland. Because Iceland's actually more green than Greenland. Everything had a little lore story to it. Nicaragua, Venezuela. Look at that Venezuela, how it sort of hovers over America. Look at all these up here in the map. Jones Sound, King Basin, Baffin Bay, Labrador Sea, the Labrador Sea, Gulf of Alaska. People live up in Alaska. In Alaska. My bike was made in China. Here's China. My bike came from China. Yanchang. Chongqing. Xian. Shanzi. Xian. Lanzhou. Haifei. Nanchang. Changsha. Fu is Jian. Fujian. 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 Hong Kong. Guangzhou. Guangzhou. Guangdong. Guangdong. Taiwan. Taipei. Who's who? Who's how? Haiku. Haikao. Dongfeng. Don's how. Don's who. Hanoi. I've heard of Hanoi. I've heard of a couple of these. Look at all the highways. Oh, I've heard about China. That's why I bought my bike. There's North Korea. It looks. Whoa! What the heck? North Korea and South Korea are a different area than I thought it was. They're over here hanging off next to Japan. Because then there was that thing where everybody, even though they had that thing that happened in Japan. Oh, for sure. Vienna, Hungary, Italy, Rome, Romania, Budapest, Slovakia. What's this place? Czechia. Czechia. Did they change the name of that place? It used to be Czech Republic. That used to be Czech Republic and they changed the name of it? Czechia? What the hell? And it used to be the Czech Republic. Prague, Czech Republic. Denmark. My friend Albert lives in Denmark. Hillerod, Frederikshavn, Odense, Viborg, Skiv, Copenhagen, Copenhagen. Yeah, I over tried some crap when I was in Teeswater before with the Copenhagen crap. Copenhagen. He's all the way in Copenhagen. shit you try. Behind my back, too. And usually over, I thought he didn't go behind my back, but he tries something fucking bad. Or it is a bad guy sometimes. Over at Hans. Oh my. There's a lot of people.